everyone, welcome to Kneading Love. Today, I will be sharing with you my experience at Manresa, a 3 Michelin star restaurant. To start off, we were served Petit Fours, which are savory little appetizers. Here's the red pepper jelly and the black olive madeleine. The natural sweetness of the red pepper works well with the salty and sharp flavors. In the little box are granola crisps. As you can see, they are savory crackers made with a variety of grains. Although they kind of look like stereotypical crisps, these are actually very delicious, very nutty and very crunchy. Next, we were served a savory chestnut truffle with a brillat savarin, a kind of cheese. I personally didn't like the pungent flavor of the truffle. The last Petit Fours was a savory blood orange beignet. The little bit of goat's cheese inside contrasts the acidity with creaminess, and the compressed shallot ring sitting at the top of the beignet brings out a twinge of sweetness. Overall, a very well-composed, fantastic appetizer. Next up was the bread. I like everything except the sourdough bread, which was kind of doughy on the inside. The butter was very fresh, smooth, and sweet, and probably some of the best butter I've ever had in my life. This is one of Manresa's signature dishes, the tidal pool. Inside there's a variety of seafood, and the broth is kind of a gel-like substance. The natural sweetness of the seafood contrasts the salty flavors in the dish very well. Another of Manresa's signature dishes is Into the Garden. This rendition of the dish has a layer of warm green garlic custard, which matches very well with the various vegetables and edible flowers. Lots of contrast between textures and flavors, a very excellent dish. Next, we were served charcoal grilled squid, kiwi, and a bit of avocado with exotic citrus dressing. This was one of my favorite dishes of the night. The squid was succulent and chewy, a very different texture from the creaminess of the avocado. Very well thought out and delicious. I would love to make a rendition of this sometime. This dish has scallops, chestnut puree, and a black truffle milk foam. These are the best scallops I've ever had. Tender and they melt in your mouth. I'm not a fan of black truffle, but it's still an excellent dish. The milk pairs very well with the scallops, and the cracker was a nice textural addition. This dish was abalone and tapioca with watercress puree and parmesan cheese. There's trout roe mixed in with the tapioca. The chewiness of the tapioca with the trout roe bursting in my mouth was a very interesting experience. There's a smoky flavor with the bonito and the fish roe. Along with the abalone is a piece of tamago with a western twist. Another of my favorites. Next, we were served a variety of mushrooms with toasted levain mousseline. This dish is very earthy, and the chef purposely emphasizes that by adding some ground coffee on the mushrooms. A very interesting mushroom dish. This duck dish was one of the best plates of the night. With the roasted duck are warm spices and a duck and pear consomme. The white columns in the corner are pieces of pear wrapped around creme fraiche with cauliflower and grated allspice. This entire dish is perfection. The duck was cooked perfectly. This is beef with 5 vegetables. The orange sauce is made from fermented carrots. As for the vegetables, starting from the top, we have grilled negi, chickpea flour, Savoy cabbage, kohlrabi soaked in kimchi juices, and burdock root soaked in apple cider. Visually, a very stunning dish. The steak paired perfectly with each of the 5 vegetables. Lots of different flavors on a single plate. This is the farm egg. It has Meyer lemon cream, coriander, honey, and a soft egg. As you can see, the food is placed inside of the eggshell, which gives for an interesting presentation. The top layer is the cream, and the soft egg part is at the bottom of the shell. This dish is simple, light, and delectable. After that, we had desserts. First was a white sesame and yuzu tart with fromage blanc. The tart shell, made of white sesame, is quite different from the average tart shell. Very fragrant and crunchy. It pairs very well with yuzu citrus. A fantastic dessert that satisfies the palate without being heavy. As a surprise, we were served a salted caramel cheesecake. The taste of it is very rich and beautiful, but not heavy at all, unlike your average cheesecake. The next dessert is called the Wonderball. Inside there are black walnuts, chocolate, and fior de lat. I didn't get an opportunity to taste this, but my parents said it was very full flavored. The last dessert was a Satsuma mandarin creamsicle. The brown sand-like stuff on the bottom is crushed graham crackers, and there's a little bit of fennel on top. Wonderful contrasting textures between the crunchy graham crackers and the creaminess of the dessert. This was my favorite dessert of the night. To close the night, we were served a sweet Petit Fours. These are some passion fruit candies and hand-painted chocolates. This was a nice reflection of the start of the menu. This time, it's a strawberry jelly and a chocolate madeleine. We also got some macarons to close. The flavors are excellent, but the texture of the macarons isn't as good as Bouchon Bakery's. All in all, I had a wonderful experience and got to eat a lot of amazing food. Thanks so much for watching. Comment down below and tell me which dish you would like to eat.